Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, well, my family's friends. First of all, it's been a minute, and normally, whenever I send a video like this, is normally during the holidays, where I try to send wide videos to just to celebrate and to give well wishings. Um, this one is a little bit different. And First of all, I want to start by saying I love you guys so much. And if I don't get the chance to ever say it again, I really love you. Whoever is watching this video, whether it's my mom, my dad, my siblings, my aunts, my uncles, my best friends, my friends, my coworkers, I love you guys. And all of who I am is a combination of part of a combination of the impact you have had on my life, and I'm so grateful. So I love you guys. If I never get the chance to ever say that again, and or ever go on a platform like this, I love you and I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for the love, the encouragement, and everything that you share. I guess to go into what I was wanted to share is um I've never spoken in this fashion before, so I'm a little nervous. But I'm going to go nonetheless. When you hit a certain age, especially as a man, and the mental depression slash oppression that comes with it is unreal. And it could come from a myriad of factors, whether it is that you're dealing with a lot, which in my case I am as well, trying to deal with all of my debts from previous experiences in life. I'm not going to list out all of them, but whether it be between school and other life decisions and stuff, but also dealing with different sicknesses in um, throughout your life or your family's life. And I know my mom isn't going to love me for this next statement, but earlier this year, our family found out that our mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, specifically triple negative breast cancer, and I believe it's stage 2. So there's some encouragement, but it didn't come. I mean, at no point is that news ever good. Um, so yeah, and it hits, and especially just coming back from visiting home in Jamaica, which was one of the best visits, and it not for the reasons that others would think. It's just I did nothing more than just spend time with family, and I loved every minute of it. But seeing my mom for the first time after chemotherapy treatment and seeing how rough that was, seeing that I could do nothing, I was helpless to do nothing to really help, was hard. It still is hard, and it hits differently. And then dealing with like the struggles of finding yourself, finding your footing, finding your way as an adult, navigating adulthood with the all paces of it, the weight of expectation, whether it be financial expectation, people expecting you to have it all together, have the money to do all of this, have the wherewithal to do this, have that. You're a man now, so shouldn't you have this all together? Shouldn't you be doing this? Shouldn't you be doing that? All of this. And some may see this video and say, what's with all this complaining and whining? Best believe me, it's not. And I guess it's just a moment to share a little bit of truth and honesty Um, but for a significant while now, and for those who know me know I love to talk, but I've been mentally suppressive for a while now. I do talk about my things, but things that I'm going through, but I've been mentally suppressive for a while now. And I guess it came with age, came with knowing that you're an adult, I guess, and realizing that you have to figure things out on your own. Or so I believe. Um, and realizing that in itself compounded its own set of issues and challenges. Fast forward now, I find myself in moments of anxiety, moments of fear, moments of worry beyond belief, my heart palpitating. Is that the word? Palpitating. My thoughts just in a tizzy at times. Sometimes affecting how I work, sometimes affecting how I even interact. And I'm like, even recently I was thinking to myself, is this what midlife crisis is like? I don't like it. I don't like it. And humorously, I'm laughing, but I'm actually saying I really don't like it if it is. And I've masked so much because I want to do so much. I want to be the the husband that I and the or boyfriend that I desire to be, or God, or I hope that God would want me to be for the wife that He's called me to be with. Uh, but at times I feel like I fail. And granted, I do have a girlfriend, but at times I do feel like I fail her, especially given that we're so far apart. And then I look at my mom and I'm like, I'm in so much debt and I can't even financially help out in the way I want to, even though I try. And I can't. And at times I feel like I fail her. And I feel like I fail my brother because I'm not physically there. I fail my sister because I can't help her with her academics or her financial situation where school is concerned. I feel like I failed my older sister at times because I feel like I didn't live up to the expectation of doing as well as she may have done for herself, or even just from school levels. I feel like I failed my family, my wider family, because at times I feel like as one of the older siblings, I don't do, or I am not as much as I should be or as I ought to be. And at times I get bombarded with thoughts, and some of them not so great, I will add you. Especially the ones that be like, yo, isn't it easier to just not exist anymore? Especially with like the insurance startups, like, oh, life insurance. Hey, if I go now, then because I don't want a big funeral, but then my family can be able to have that money to help out with treatment and all of these things. And I spend so much times, like so many times, like I would be just constantly being like, the blood of Jesus is against that. Because I know that that's a lie from the pit of hell and it's an attack from the enemy. But that's not to say that it still doesn't plague. And I want to call to this reality because it hits, and it hits hard, especially for men who have so many expectations and the weight that is on them. And don't get me wrong, the world still exists. It's not revolving around me, nor do I want it to ever revolve around you. This is not what this is. Because there's wars still going on. There's people still out there struggling with hunger, with things in this world that I want to do more to help with, me personally. And we should. But there, I'm also realizing that there needs to be an acknowledgement of the fact that we go through the things we go through, and it's not easy, but we don't have to go through it alone. We don't have to go through it feeling that we're a burden or that we're a failure or that we shouldn't be here. I'm learning that even if nothing in life goes right for me, or nothing that I'd want to go right for me goes right for me, that I am here because God called me to be here, that He fashioned me and made me in this world with a purpose to be here, and that nothing can take that away. And that for every man, every guy, especially those in their 30s, still figuring it out, that first of all, you're not alone. You've never been, and you are not alone. And that too, it's hard to speak up. It really is. But don't not speak up. Whether it be to a friend, whether it be to a family member, whether it be to your spouse, your wives, whether it be to a counselor, wherever it is, spend the time to talk. And then lastly, take care of yourself. And not in a selfish way, because you still have your responsibilities. We still have to do what we have to do because we're called to do what we're called to do. But take care of yourself, because it's in the taking care of yourself that you'll be able to take care of everyone else and to love everyone else the way you can. I'm a lover in every way, shape, or form. I do give of myself, and I realize that, and I'm learning how much that takes its own toll. So be patient with yourself, be careful, take care of yourself, and love yourself. For me, it's always love God and then love your family and those around you. But I'd always forget the little aspect of extending that love and that care for yourself as a vessel that God has given you. So be good stewards and take care of yourself so you can take care of this world. Once again, love you guys. If I'm never ever blessed with another opportunity to extend the love and appreciation like this, and this becomes my eulogy, and forgive me for ever seemingly talk like this, but I want to say how much I love you. I'm grateful for you, and I'm excited about whatever is in store in your life. Blessings. Have a wonderful day and take care. Much love.